Hey, what is going on guys, it's Tharshey and welcome back to another Game of Thrones Conquest video on the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the top 10 tips and tricks for Game of Thrones Conquest. I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and just remember these 10 tips and tricks are in no particular order, so make sure you watch the whole video so you don't miss out something important. Anyway, let's get straight into this video, and if you do enjoy it, please do drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. Okay guys, so just remember, a lot of these tips or these tricks may honestly seem quite simple to you. But remember, if you do all of this, you will save yourself a lot of money, resources, and it will just help you grow your keep a whole lot faster. And they're in no particular order again, so just pay attention. Anyway, for our first tip. And this is, when you're logging out or if you have troops sitting around doing nothing, send them to sawmills, send them to farms, send them to iron mines. The reason you want to do this is because that way they won't consume food, because your troops have upkeep. Upkeep is the amount of food that it costs you per an hour to keep those troops. But if they're sent out here and they're busy gathering from a food farm or they're gathering from a sawmill, they're gathering resources for you that you can use to upgrade your own stuff. And secondly, they're not consuming upkeep. So the number one tip that I have for you guys is make sure to always send you as many marches as you can out to gather when you're gone. If you can, send them across map, because it'll take them hours to get there and hours to get back, and they'll be gathering for a good couple of hours as well. So that's my number one tip. Now for number two, when you're buying packs, buy smart. Okay, it's as simple as that. And I know this sounds like a pretty stupid tip to give you because it's common sense, but honestly, when you're buying packs, so if you're looking at your packs and stuff, don't just go and see, ooh, this gives so much of gold, this gives so much of this or that, and buy it. Okay, wait until there's a special occasion or a special event or something that gives you really good packs. For example, if they're having Valentine's Day and they have a Valentine's Day pack, the special event packs are normally a whole lot better. And if you really want to spend money in this game, then try get the best value for money that you can. So obviously buy the event packs because they have the best value for money that you can get. There's more gold, more resources, more of everything. Okay, now for our number three tip, and this takes place in our actual keep. So as you can see, I have all my buildings like my barracks, range, smithy, my rookery, my Tower of the Hand, my Great Hall, my keep itself. I have all these buildings here. I have my dragon pits, I have my watchtower. And then I have buildings like this, which is my war camps, my medic tents, my sawmills, my farms, my iron mines, and my stone quarries. So between events, upgrade these buildings only, okay? Upgrade your iron mines, upgrade your quarries, upgrade your sawmills or your farms or your med tents or your training camps, okay? Upgrade those stuff between building events. The only time you want to upgrade all these big items here, like your shrine or your keep or any of your troop training centers or your watchtower or your dragon pit or something like that, is during a training event. And the reason for this is, look, if I have to go upgrade this to level 27, it doesn't cost a lot, and because of that, it really won't give you a lot of points. In building events, you want to try get the most points you can for the best rewards as well as the best placement rewards. If you upgrade this, for example, this has so many stuff, it'll give you a couple million points, depending on level, of course. So only upgrade the buildings to your left on building events or a similar type of event that rewards you for upgrading buildings, etc. During the time in between events, upgrade the stuff on your right, like all of this, okay? It's just a simple way to get the maximum rewards for the stuff that you do upgrade. Okay, number 4, and honestly, you may think this doesn't work, but tickets are your best friend. So if you have any problem, just go to customer service and go submit a ticket. Whether it's for a glitch or something stupid that occurred, just submit a ticket. If you got zeroed, definitely submit a ticket because they'll see a whole lot of lost troops and they'll give you gold back. If you're a big spender and you submit a ticket, they'll give you hundreds of thousands worth of gold back. If you're not a big spender and you only, spend a little bit here and there, or you don't spend at all, but you do submit legitimate tickets, eventually if you submit enough, you may get some gold back, so it's always worth a try. Something goes wrong, just submit a ticket, okay? For number 5, make use of alts and bound alts. What this means is, so when you create alt accounts, normally you create them during events like the Varys event where you get points for building, researching, as well as training troops. So creating an alt account is simply where you go here, you go to account, you go invite friends, you copy the code, and then you go to use friend code and you use that friend code. What this does is it creates a brand new account in the same kingdom, and this allows you to go upgrade that account to a certain level during an event, which gives you rewards. You can then cash in those rewards for tons of wood, food, stone, or even iron, whatever you want, and then you can farm that alternate account or alt account with your main account, which gives you free resources. So make use of alts during various events, building events, research events, etc. And if you want to have an alt where you just farm presents from your, or farm gifts, should I say, from your alliance, then make sure to bind it using Facebook, and that's what we call a bound alt. So just make sure you do use that, because you know, it's a good thing. So tip number 6, become good at the bubble game. And what that is, it's simply a way to defend your SOP without losing troops or, you know, putting yourself in too much of danger. So it's a simple way to defend it, especially against a whole lot of attackers. If you're really good at bubble game, you can bubble game SOP for hours on end until everyone gives up. Okay, so that's number 6. Number 7, use your equipment preferences. So what this is as you can see, I have 6 different equipment loadouts. The first one is Cav. My second one is my ranged set. My third one is my infantry. My fourth, I believe, is healing. Fifth is training, and sixth is steel crafting efficiency. The reason why I want to do this is because it's just helpful, and especially in terms of combat. So if you're defending a SOP and you're using Cav, and then the enemy comes up and starts using infantry, for example, Cav is going to get slaughtered. You're going to want to change to your ranged, and you don't have to go manually and select each thing. You know, it's going to take a lot of time. The best thing to do is just go have a set already made, and boom, ranged gear on. Or if you need, boom, infantry gear on. Or if you need, boom, and you have your healing gear on to do some quick gold heals and stuff when in a big combat situation. So make use of these because they're very, very helpful. Anyway, on to number 8, preset marches. Preset marches is basically a very helpful thing, because if you're fighting for SOP and stuff, you don't want to have to go and, you know, drag this and drag that and drag that and have to decide. Instead, you want to have presets. So for example, number 1 maybe a Cav preset, number 2 will be a range preset if you want to send ranged troops, number 3 will be an infantry preset, and so on. So make sure you use preset marches because it's very, very helpful. Okay, my next tip and number 8 is don't bother with SOPs because you want a title. Okay, if you just want to get a seat of power for a title, don't bother. It's not worth it. If you just want to say, ooh, it looks cool, Lord of Winterfell or whatever, you know, don't bother doing it for that. Only take SOPs when you actually need it, because you want to use the boost that they provide. So certain SOPs provide training boosts or healing boosts, etc. Only take SOP when you want to do that. Okay, now on to number 9, save materials and resources for events. What this means is save your resources, save your materials, save your advanced materials, save everything valuable for events. When they have a building event, that's when you use your resources up and you upgrade, you get points and you get rewards for that. If you have a whole lot of stuff for research, save it until you have a research event. Then you do a whole lot of research, you get rewards, you get points for that. You basically get rewarded for spending stuff. You know, it's the best way to upgrade, and it gives you rewards and allows you to spend your stuff and go a bit further than it would normally take you. So save everything for events. Do upgrade your dragon during a dragon event. Obviously feed it common food during the normal time, but save all your good food for during a dragon event. Save your building materials for a building event, research materials for a research event, etc. Save your speed ups as well, guys. Save all your speed ups for event. Anyway, on to my last tip. Find a good spot and stay there. If you're a small keep and you're just starting off, you don't want to have to spend a whole lot of time teleporting here, there, and everywhere, okay? You're going to waste a lot of gold and teleports, etc. Instead, find a place on the map that is very good for the level of creatures you need. For example, I really like this area I'm at, which is X964, Y944. So I teleported here and I stay here and I just farm creatures all day long. During events, even when there's no events, I still farm creatures, etc. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, if it did help you out at all, then please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on those post notifications. If you have any suggestions for future videos or for something you're not sure about, don't hesitate to ask below in the comment section, as I will get back to you.